So I think that's all the documents, right? Let's see what's on this app. Okay.
Wow, that's
great.
tiny.
Oh, okay, I can zoom in.
Oh, it's a swipe. You can't make this bigger.
I can't.
Group text chain. I've been looking at these texts from our group chat a little closer. Maria always seemed like she was out to get Rachel. I don't think she would have ever done anything, but after what happened, I just don't know. The last screenshot is from the night Rachel died. The yachties. Someone looks upset. Thanks for making my B-Day awesome, guys. No problem, babe. I don't know who said that. Happy birthday, Rachel. Next time I'll make a coconut cake. So MT is Milo, and then JR is Javi with the dancing emoji. And then MR is Maria. Can y'all keep it down out there? I'm trying to get some sleep. And then sorry, K. Are y'all serious? Somebody get Rachel to shut the beep up before I come out there. I got it, Maria. Who said that?
Well, it's Jennifer then, right? Jennifer sent this to us. It's her stuff. Okay, so there was a ruckus, or she's making too much noise on her birthday. November 23rd. So her birthday is November. Okay?
But the rest of the family isn't coming now. That's Javi. And then December 14th. In addition to Javier Rackams as captain, William has specifically requested to have Rachel Vainson as chief stewardess again. Ooh, looks like Moneybags has a thing for you, Rachel. Ha! Just saying, Dawn has some competition. You could be the 6th Mrs. William Bonnies. William's a nice guy. Maria, he's just had some bad luck with ladies. So we're just supposed to pretend we don't hear this screaming? What did William do that has her yelling this much? Oh, maybe William and Dawn screaming match, like yelling. You know they say money is the #1 cause of stress in a relationship. Oh, this is the 15th. Remember the prenup? Don't know why, then Will's got so much out of it. It's him keeping it. That's the problem. The money.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Okay, this continuation. It's him keeping it. That's the problem. Can you blame him? Wow, Rachel really had to rat me out back there. Did I scare your crypt keeper boyfriend or something? Chill out. Look, Maria, you could have gotten one of us or one of those pigs killed. Or do you just always need to feel like you're in charge? God, none of you people know how to have any fun. I think you just don't know how to be responsible at all. Whatever.
There's some other comment about pigs, right?
Yeah.
Like those pigs, you can't take a joke.
Thanks, guys. Really, something time is all good. Guys, William is crunked up. No way he's staying up for that schwitz. They're going to their room. I say we party. Who's down? I'm sure Rach isn't. Too busy passing notes with the old man at dinner. He just wanted his receipt from the island, Maria. Why you always like this? Who else is in? Keep it down near their cabin. Someone's in a mood. I'm down. Rach, you in? Where are the blank are y'all? Just left me down here alone. SOS package. Hot. WTF. Pocket dial much?
Oh, this is where he accidentally messaged in the group.
Oh, the freezer is heating up.
Yeah.
And then who says pocket dial much? So Maria and Milo. Who's out of the loop? It's Maria, right?
Yeah. Milo said
Yeah.
WTF.
Yeah.
Because he knew like he messed up. Yeah.
And then everybody get to the bridge. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the 19th, 6:50 a.m.
Oh, that's when she died then. Oh, it's the one of the last letters, right? Okay.
I just don't know when, because all we know from the first letter is that Jennifer cleaned the sauna like the night before. So it was all clear. And then the next morning is when Rachel was found dead, but they don't know what time. Okay, what else we got on this app?
Wedding vision board.
Zoom in. Love story. What does it say? Would love your feedback, Rachel. Let me know what you think. By D.
Dawn.
Oh, yeah. Manifesting the perfect wedding. The only way to make an entrance. Wow. Basically, she wants to spend a lot of money. Something borrowed, the big day, not sure if we have enough bridesmaids. Maybe one of William's kids can be in the wedding party. Left some notes for you, and William wants to talk to you about some forms he wants you to sign. So who's R?
Rachel.
Why would Rachel be the one organizing the prenup?
No, Rachel's helping with the wedding.
My birth month, William's birth month, and our anniversary month, November.
That's also Rachel's birthday.
But what was the real birthday? The date on the form was February 28th.
Well, we know this is talking about Milo, right?
Well, it's William's birth month.
Wait, there's 3.
My
One is
birth
April.
month, William's birth month, and anniversary month.
Yeah, but the way these things are pointing is not very clear.
Yeah, I know, but
we know her birthday is in November. Rachel's birthday is in November, and that shell matches this shell that he got
It's
it to
4.
go with Rachel.
Okay, aren't we the cutest? Oh man.
This must be Will and Dawn.
He's a lot older. I don't think they let you...
Stay in the Taj Mahal?
Okay, but I'm sure there's somewhere just as nice nearby. A honeymoon suite sampling of ancient palaces for the royals of today.
Okay.
Okay, go back. Done with that. Captain's log. Okay.
Red Bay, Spanish Wells, Isla de Morsa.
Okay, next destination is Spanish Wells. It's December 16, 6 a.m. 9 a.m. arrival. 10 a.m. refueled. Captain ordered me to know attempted price gouging. JH, who is Javi, right? Who's Captain Rockham's?
Javier.
Oh, that's Javi. Then who's JH?
Jennifer.
Oh, 1 p.m. guest delivered complaints about Maria in light of her behavior on Spanish Wells after hearing their intent to view the local and famous feral pig population. Miss Reed brought along food when the guests, myself and deckhands Jen Hornigolder and Maria Reed went to visit. Miss Reed tossed handfuls of pig feed to the guests, which they dropped, causing the pigs to swarm them. While the guests remained unharmed, they were nevertheless frazzled and wanted it to be noted that Miss Reed's behavior was unacceptable and could have caused them great harm.
What?
Ooh, and who's this again? Who's RV? Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel Vainson.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Maria just threw pig feed at the guests.
Okay, sure. Okay, next.
Okay, so you respond to it.
Okay, now they're going to Isla de Morsa. Okay. Arrival, guests went ashore. Can confirm guests received complimentary bracelets from local carver. Mr. Bonnie's ensured the crew received them as well as a thank you gesture. So everyone got them. Okay, Reed had leave time granted. Scheduled to clock back in at 5 p.m. December 17th, 2 p.m. Captain making extended visit ashore. Emptiness, Milo. And then potential injury to employee Rachel Vainson due to loose clothing accessory averted. Reed forced to cut the snagged article loose. Cause of the incident appeared to be a verbal altercation between Vainson and Reed. Forced to step in and intervene between the two. Attempted to discern the truth, but neither would explain the fight. Formal action taken. Verbal reprimand. Okay, so by that day, at the end of the night, the guests complained of noticeable power divergence, also noted in the sauna, shower, and air conditioning.
They accepted it. Oh, he just said it was a ship of this size. Nevertheless, I'm logging official record of their complaint. RV? Oh, she noted this? Found crews socializing on bow, whatever. Guests asleep, nevertheless delivered a verbal reprimand and made sure they returned to their work. Expected departure time was scheduled for 1, which should still be within margin of error for arrival at TNC. And then the propeller issue, probably because of her bracelet that they cut off. Oh, kelp. Confirmed to be kelp tangled, decided to allow her to spearhead the fix with Reed's supervision. So Jen tried to fix it, Previously cleared for simple external maintenance. Problem was fixed. Guests seemed particularly intrigued in the maintenance of the boat. Private meeting with William.
That's weird.
RV.
Private meeting.
First aid kit accessed. Recording full incident after completion. Noticed power divergence. Reminder to search for source. Last one.
Returning first aid kit and recording incident that necessitated usage. Guest William Bonney suffered injury attributed to standard slip and fall. Applied 2 stitches on site. Helped guests return to bed. Adjusting air conditioning unit per guest request. Noting air conditioning's direct effect on recurrent electrical diversion, as previously noted by RV. Additional diversions were also observed this evening at 11:30 and 11:45 p.m. We'll want to investigate potential electrical issues. 7 a.m. Responded to an incident reported by guest William Bonney. He intended to use the yacht sauna and found Rachel Vainson within, unconscious and unresponsive. I responded, made sure both guests and employees were kept away. After contacting Inter-Island Caribbean Police Force on Channel 16 to report the incident, was instructed to await their arrival. Once they arrived, they confirmed the death of Rachel Vainson. Initial assessment ruling that she slipped and struck her head and died due to overheating inside the sauna itself. The IICPF instructed us to follow them to Nassau, where a formal investigation will begin.
Okay.
Something with this power source, and then somehow had an issue with the sauna, and she was there.
Okay, training manual. Okay. Anything stand out? Let's just go quickly.
Oh, she mentioned something about dress code.
Necklace and bracelets.
Not allowed.
Strictly forbidden. Okay, so she was obviously wearing that bracelet. Okay.
Oh, communications. 10, 10, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, these are the channels though.
Well, that will help too, because it knows what channel they're talking on. So channel 6, what is it?
Ship to ship safety messages, initial communication with Coast Guard. What is 13?
13.
Used for listening to movement in tight waterways.
Definitely not what it's used for.
81?
Channel 81.
There is no 81.
That's weird. Unknown.
New software recording.
That's it.
Ah.
Oh, here we go. Okay. No, you just have to keep zooming.
Ah!
You just have to keep zooming in. No swiping.
I'm not swiping. All right, so actually we did find out that they do have a site where you can access the drive, and not only that, you can download all the files. So it's much easier to read. And I think where we left off was this manual. Handheld transceiver codes, and now we can zoom as far as we want. Do you want to go through those and just fill it in?
So the first one is 10:5, and this is a conversation between Javi and Milo on channel 13. It says, left something for you in the box, 10:5 them when you go.
Okay, so relay message to them when you go.
And then Milo says, how? Check the note I gave you, then the shells, stars, and lizard will give you access. And then Milo says 10-4.
Yeah, message received.
Next one is conversation between Rachel and Javi on channel 6. Rachel says requesting assistance, 10:20 on the first deck bow. I got stuck on the railing.
Oh, my location.
Okay. And then Javi says message received, and then 10:06.
Busy, please stand by.
Okay, next, Maria says, 10:23, Captain, I got this.
Oh, she told the captain, because the captain said he's busy. So she says, stand by.
It says, I got this.
So this is when she got her bracelet stuck, right? Maria comes by, she wants to cut it off. And she's like, no, don't cut it.
Okay, conversation between Javi and unknown person. Javi says, new software recording 10:2, but 10:3.
Receiving well, but stop transmitting. Oh, so he's like, stop
having a conversation with me.
What is it? Yeah, what is this software stuff?
Next one is between Milo and Javi. And then Milo says 10:17, Javi.
Urgent business.
Javi says 10:12.
Visitors present.
Milo says 10-2.
Receiving well.
1099.
Mission completed. All units secure. Okay, so some dirty business.
Why would they have a code for that? But okay.
What channel is this on? 6. Oh, it's the same channel that everyone else is using, right? Yeah, ship-to-ship safety messages and initial communication with Coast Guard.
So he says basically that the units are secured at 10:30 p.m.
So he did something 10:30. Do you know what date that was?
I'm assuming the same day.
18th.
10:30.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll see what was going on.
And then later, William's in the background. He says, Javi, do you think I should go to the hospital? And Javi says 10:3.
Stop transmitting.
Sad. That's it. I don't think I have more information.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Other than they were trying to send secret coded information to each other to let them know the status of, I think, their secret business that they're doing.
The only thing that gave something away was 1099, but that's it.
All right.
Morse code.
Next is the Morse code, which I think we gotta use this.
In which way do we read it?
There's like a huge blank here, right?
Yeah. You want to start here?
Okay.
So it's dot line.
Oh, I see. A.
Space. 3 dots in a line. V. Space.
Space?
Dot.
Is it just to show a letter?
E dot line dot R space. Oh yeah, maybe it's each letter. Line dot line.
Oh, why?
Oh, Avery. Okay, now / is a space between words. So this is dot line dot F. And then dot line A dot line dot L. And then dot line dot L dot S.
That's it? Mm-hmm. Oh, Avery Falls at 2:30.
I'm assuming this is 2:30 a.m.
So we got the message here. And Avery Falls is in Island de Morsa, right here. So maybe not the itinerary to Will, but there was another thing that had a plan, right? Oh, here, right? Was it the logs?
Yeah, the log.
Oh, arrive.
Oh, see, yeah, in the morning.
If it's 2:30 a.m., then it's half an hour right after they arrive at the island. If it's 2:30 p.m., it's right after he made an extended visit.
Which sounds more likely.
Yeah, who's MT? Teach? Maria?
Milo.
Oh, Milo Teach, the chef. And doesn't say anything about Avery Falls. Is there anything else with times on it? Like one of the journals? This is left something for you in the box. That's at 1:45 a.m. So that's right before they arrive on the island. He's like, there's only one thing. What is this? And then he's like, you know what it is. You can't leave, because he wanted to leave with Rachel. So it could be that Javi gave this to Milo, said he needs to go to Avery Falls to get something. Okay, I don't know.
This is another thing too, is right here, 12:17, the same time, right, 2 p.m. Logging an extended short, so that matches. No one will think twice and no one will bump into me there, especially after I already told Teach to make himself scarce. I'm honestly kind of surprised Dawn figured out the code in the map, so this is referring to the code.
And the edges.
Managed to get myself a bit of a birthday present, had to wait a month, but better late than never.
Had to wait a month.
And this is Javi's writing.
No, I think that's it, huh? Captain's log, ship's main computer. Be sure initials, computer will automatically log timestamps. Okay, this is not really anything. There's a picture, notes, and the only thing left in the app or their site is the interviews. I think they have interviews. Oh, witness statements. And there are a lot. So we want to start with Jen.
Look, I don't know who's in charge of this here, but I'm telling you this wasn't an accident. I don't care what Javi or the Coast Guard said or even what you think. Someone on the boat did this. Rachel would never be so careless. She wasn't even supposed to be up there. She was supposed to come back topside. After the guests went to sleep, I went back to our quarter to check on Rachel. We'd bailed for this little hangout the crew was having. When I got back, it looked like she'd changed her mind. It was 10:15 and she was putting her bathing suit on. I remember looking at the clock. Just knowing it was late for her, but still being really happy. Rachel was mad about her job, the life, the crew, even the guests. And Rachel was not the type to talk shit on the guests, no matter how bad they were. But you know when someone's so pissed that they can't even get the words out? The only thing I understood was that she wanted to go to Omaha. I don't know why Omaha of all places. She'd never mentioned it before. After that, I kind of bailed. I was a shitty friend. I didn't want to deal with everything that was going on. I figured if she wanted to tell me, she would tell me. I left the crew cabin before 11. I wasn't in the mood to keep partying, so I went to the bow. And then I noticed that the lights were going off all around the boat. I remember the times, because I was thinking of how we'd have to deal with that electrical crap in the morning. It was 10:30. It was 10:30 during my fight with Rachel. And then again at 11:30, 11:45 and midnight. After that, I went to bed. I got back to the crew cabin. Maria and Milo were sleeping. The next morning, William found Rachel.
Okay, that was a lot of info, I think. Well, mainly just towards the end, right? Rachel's still at the party. Jen leaves around 11. There's power flickerings. Oh, and she said she's on the bow. There's power flickerings like at 10:30 and 11:45.
Which is when they secured the units. But then at 10:50, Rachel tries to reach out to Javi and says, "Where are you? We need to talk."
Ooh.
Why is Rachel trying to talk to Javi?
Don't know.
But she's upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost an hour later, Milo and Javi are talking about securing the package.
Mission completed, yada yada, package secured.
And then Milo's probably arguing about something, I don't know. Or something's loud because Maria says, "Can you take it outside? I'm trying to sleep." Something's going on.
Right after 2, do you think I should go to the hospital? Is that when he got injured? So he gets injured the same time Milo's doing something? That's gotta be like a very significant incident.
Should we just look at the other
Yeah.
ones?
The whole day was off yesterday. The whole day was weird yesterday. It had been that way most of the trip. But I noticed with Javi first. The guy's always cool, but he came over to where we were on the bow in the morning and pulled Rachel aside for something. Not like Queen Rachel to get a talking to from the boss. After the guests went to sleep, the crew, we hung out by ourselves. And people began to drop off, and it was 10:30 when I went to look around since I was by myself. I saw William on the lying on the floor in one of the halls with a bloody towel on his head. Don and Javi was there. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't about to get involved in whatever closed door couples thing that was. So I headed to my bunk. Besides, they don't pay me for first aid. On my way to my bunk, I bumped into Milo. Normally, I get along with him, but he seemed a little off. I asked him what was up. He didn't want to talk to me. I didn't press it. It was 11:15 when I went to bed, earlier than I normally do. You know, besides, a day like that, you know, I just wanted to get some rest, you know?
Anything from that? When Will was on the floor, she saw Dawn and Javi there.
Which is correct.
And then she bumped into Milo.
Rachel was trying to talk to me about something while I was making breakfast. Well, whatever it was, she just couldn't seem to get it out. But I could really tell it upset her. She was just getting mad and talking in circles. I tried to see what was bugging her when we were underway, but she was just so involved with guests. William had her ear for a lot of that time. Plus, I always have things to do, even if it's not time to eat. So I just couldn't get a chance to see what was wrong. Things finally started to slow down after dinner. Then the guests turned in, and we just kind of hung around like we normally do. But Rachel didn't seem into it. I could tell she was still unsettled. So I went to talk to her later on, and she said everything's fine. I didn't believe her. You know, when someone always says fine to anything, they're clearly not fine. But I didn't want to press it, so I just left her be. Besides, it was late, like 10 o'clock. And when I was leaving, I saw Jen was gonna try and talk to her as well. And I told her Rach wasn't feeling it, but she went in there anyway, and I just wished her good luck. I did my final check of the night, just seeing if anything needed doing, mostly just to clear my head before I went to bed. And I saw Javi was helping Will, who looked like he hit his head, but he told me he had everything under control. So I finally went to bed around 11:30. Maria was already down, and right as I went to sleep, the lights flickered. Because I remember reaching for the switch, thinking, you know, somehow somebody already got it. And in the morning, Will found Rachel in the sauna.
He left out the part about seeing Maria before going to bed. That's the only thing I could see. Next.
It is just so awful what happened to that poor girl. I mean, I know Will was quite fond of her. I didn't see a lot of Rachel during the day. But I first talked to her when I ordered brunch. You know, she seemed a little down there, but I have no idea what about. You know, I didn't see her a whole lot during the day. She was busy, you know, running around and doing her job, and Will and I, we were enjoying our vacation. Maybe a little too much. Will certainly did. He got after it a little too hard, and I had to take him to bed just before 9. And I guess he ended up getting out of bed and going to look for the bathroom, I guess, and he bumped his head. I didn't actually see anything. I heard the smash and then just his hollering. Thank God he's okay. I mean, I really thought he hurt himself. You know, there was so much blood just everywhere. And at his age, it's just something like this is never good. But thankfully, Javi, Captain Reckham's, he was nearby, and he was able to patch him up, and I took him to bed. So I do remember taking a shower beforehand, just to wash off the day. That was just before midnight.
Javi, I mean Captain Wickham.
I remember Javi made a comment about that shower, right?
The bump in the head was nothing.
Like she didn't care.
Yeah.
She really didn't care about the bump.
I forgot, what was the reason again why he bumped his head? Needs someone to see to things if some nonsense comes up, like fixing that idiot Will after he fumbled around and smashed his head. That was just fumbled around.
Leaving him there all alone and all bloody like that. And then she just shows back up to shower after I'm done cleaning up the mess.
So she wasn't really there to help, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It was Javi. Is that one of those things where it's like we don't know why there's a connection or motive, but then she's like the killer? I don't know.
So Javi and Dawn had a thing, right?
If that word is marriage, but yes.
I don't think it's marriage.
It's not? Okay, what is it?
Okay, so we know it is RR.
Mm-hmm. Oh, earrings. No, it's not. Earring.
Oh, okay. I mean, we know something's going on, and the way she talked about him, right, in the interview. Javi, I mean Captain Wreck-It Ralph's.
Wreckham.
Javi plus Dawn sing.
Wow.
Next.
You know, I think they're actually on a boat.
I was the one who found Rachel this morning. I thought she was just sitting there at first in the sauna, maybe asleep. There wasn't even any blood. I saw she dropped the bracelet when we got on the island with the birth shells on it. And I went to hand it to her and she didn't even move. So then I tried talking to her, and well, that's when I called Javi and realized what happened. Most of my time on this vacation I obviously spent with Dawn, except when she went on a shopping trip on the island. I was trying to get up the energy to look for an earring that she had lost, and Rachel took our breakfast order. She was upset all day. Now, I've been on a few trips with this company, and after Rachel and Javi's service, I'd begun to request them. And at least I think became friends with them. So I think I'd know when they were feeling out of sorts. I turn in at 9 o'clock, and that's the last time I saw Rachel. At some point I had to get up to use the little boy's room, but I guess I was a little bit more out of my gourd than I thought, and I didn't even use the one in our suite. I slipped in one of the halls, and that's how I get this. Javi and Dawn must have heard because they came running. Javi patched me up. He's a good guy. All I remember is him dragging me back to bed at 11:30, and he stayed with me to make sure that I wasn't getting sick or anything. And then I remember hearing Dawn come in and use our bathroom shower just before midnight. And then when Javi left at midnight, I asked him to crank up the AC for me.
That's a weird detail.
If he's actually distraught, we know because he liked Rachel or they had something. And last, Rackham's.
I took my most diligent notes in the captain's log, noted everything as it happened. But I do remember talking to Rachel a few times yesterday, even though I was pretty busy. I was talking to William in his cabin, was present when she delivered breakfast. Nothing seemed to miss there. Everything went in order as we traveled. We made good time, moored at 1700 hours. After we got some kelp stuck in one of the propellers. Later, William requests everyone eat dinner together, which was a fun experience for the bit I got to stay for. But I had to see to some things around the ship. Not sure if anything happened there, but that was the last time I spent any amount of extended time with Rachel. Or anyone else from the crew for that matter. What I do remember very vividly was William's injury. I heard him fall at 10:15, quickly attended to him, and then left to get the first aid kit from the bridge. I picked it up at 10:30, also noticed another power surge. I patched William up, giving him a couple stitches. It certainly wouldn't make his eventual hangover any better, but he didn't need to be hospitalized. After, I stowed the first aid kit, logged the event in the captain's log. It was midnight. The last thing I did before I went to my cabin was turn the air conditioning on, as William requested.
Okay.
I'm not getting.
Will gets hurt at 10:15. I don't know if we knew that time yet. Something else. Oh, he just says lights again at 10:45, which everyone else was saying.
Last thing was that he did was turn on the AC for
Will.
Will.
I think I'm gonna check, just really quick, check the captain's log around this whole incident because they seem to be really focused around this incident. So she had a private meeting at 9, which is before all this stuff was happening. First aid kit accessed, noticed power divergence, and then returning first aid kit, suffered injury, slip and fall, noting air conditioning's direct effect on recurrent electrical diversion. 11:30, 11:45. I was gonna say, remember there was a tiny note?
Yeah, it says meet me alone.
Who wrote that?
Rachel.
Oh yeah.
I think meet me alone, is that the 9 p.m. one?
No, nobody ever mentioned this, that Rachel met with Will.
Jen said that she was upset.
Well, all day. They were saying she was upset all day about something.
I see.
Right here too. 10:50. Rachel wants to talk to Javi. So that's after this private meeting.
Is there another folder we can look at?
No. There's this.
Oh, yeah, what is that? Oh, hi Jen. Oh, this is where we enter our answers?
Oh, I thought it said, I thought we accused Jen. I think we're just, supposed to write a name.
Oh.
Anything we missed so far? Who wrote this? I think I'm just trying to figure out what she was upset about. Oh, she found out about Milo.
The name?
Yeah, there was something that said that she found out.
Some conversation about or who are you, right? Or what do you go by, their name?
Oh, but this is 2 days before. If I wanted to talk, we talk about this in person. I need some space. This isn't good for my heart. But I have enough now. We finally have enough to get out of here. I don't understand how you could keep this from me. I feel like I don't even know you. Wait a second. This is before he opens the box.
Oh, this is Milo's writing, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. But on the bottom.
I want to, but not like this. I feel like there's a secret code in here.
Exact amount. Do we add the amounts?
You mean ounce and bags is the same number?
Yeah, do you just do numbers? You don't care what measurement?
Oh, but it's three
It's
quarters. Oh, hold on. Make sure you only pull the exact amount I noted from each line. I want to, but not like this.
What does that mean? And whose writing is it?
I think this is Rachel's. This is Rachel's response, and I think this is Rachel.
Oh yeah, because he gave it to Rachel. Before I forget, did we figure out who writes like this? Oh, and this too. What does this Yelp review have to do, or Whelp review have to do with anything? There's no other writing. And we don't have Maria's writing. Oh wait, it was here, right?
This is Maria's writing?
I think so.
Because she was talking about the pigs, right? And she's the one that has beef with her.
Well, we know that Rachel and Maria got into a bit of a scuffle on the bow or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were arguing. Little Miss Perfect forgot about the dress code because she was wearing a bracelet.
That's another thing too. You give your entire crew bracelets, but you're not allowed to wear them.
It's weird too because it sounded like she cut it and it fell. So how did Jen get this?
Oh, I think I know. I solved it! The number is the letter. So 1 is I, 1 is M, 3 is F. I finally... But not like this.
Oh, she knows he's in like doing shady business.
Shady frozen lizards, who would have thunk?
And that's why she's upset, maybe?
Why does she want to have a private meeting with William, though? Maybe she's getting some money from him.
Yeah, trying to get some money.
But what is the motive, and why does someone want to kill her?
Okay, Milo's motive is if he found out that Rachel and Will, something happened.
It's not that strong.
I don't know. They were together and he wanted to leave with her. And then she's like, I'm gonna use Will to get money or something.
But that goes against her nature. She said not like this. Like she's like the angel, right? Goody two shoes. So she would never do anything shady.
That's true.
Right. So I feel like Milo wouldn't really have a motive because he's doing like such an extreme thing to get them to retire and go off and sail the ocean. The only person that I think maybe would be Javi, because he doesn't want anybody to find out what he's doing, maybe, doesn't want to get caught. Maria doesn't like her, but there's not really much there. William also likes her, so that's not there. I think it's Javi.
Well, yeah, does Dawn have a motive?
Oh, yeah.
But Dawn was also having an affair.
Yeah, but she cray-cray.
Well,
yeah, not that strong.
But Dawn... Okay, so the other question was who knew about the heart condition, remember earlier? Javi knew about it, and Javi told Dawn. So
Yeah.
I think it is down to those two. And the death definitely has to do something with her heart condition in the sauna, because they said you're not supposed to go in there. So now...
I feel like, yes, I think Dawn is also a suspect, but it's not that strong of a connection. However, there have been games where we've played and there's zero connection.
All things are pointing to Javi. She must have had to have found out about their little illegal side hustle. And knowing the type of person Rachel is, she would not have stayed quiet about it. But do we have enough to pin Javi? And can we write off Dawn? I don't know.
Can we see for this ticket, what time is 1:25?
The log?
The transcript, yeah, the log.
Teach headed to shore, scheduled to purchase food and to return with receipts. And then the extended visit.
And I have no idea where this theme park is at. But in the description, it does say persons with certain medical conditions consult your doctor before riding certain rides. I don't know if that means anything.
And I still don't understand what this is. If it's Maria telling her and Will that they can't take a joke, those pigs never hurt anybody. Was there any other recording about this incident?
In the notes.
Oh, Javi's notes?
Also, too, why is there a drawing of Spanish wells?
Sorry, don't mean to change topics. But I was here, right? And Javi mentions that the bracelet fell into the ocean. And I don't know what the fight was about. Don't care. Oh, Dawn. Kind of surprised Dawn figured out the code. why would Dawn be figuring out this code?
She's a part of this thing, right?
Kept trying to give Dawn the details. Finally found a time where she wasn't with Will. So long as Vincent doesn't get Will alone and spill the beans, we should be good. So they don't want to tell Will something. Rachel already knows about it at this point. So that's what she wanted to tell him.
Yeah.
But what does it have to do with Will?
Maybe they don't want Will to know that Dawn's doing something shady.
Yeah, what is Dawn's role in all this? Had the wherewithal to withhold the deal with the freezers. So she found the stuff in the freezers. She confronted, she knows. Oh yeah, that's how she knows. How I just have to figure out what it'll take to buy her silence. And then you're talking about this.
We do know that on 12/18, Javi does say in the last paragraph, finally got a chance to talk to Dawn. Crew doesn't seem to suspect anything, figured out what to do with Vincent. Everyone has a price or a pressure point.
Crew doesn't seem to suspect anything. It's this lizard business.
When he wrote that Vincent's dead, so Vincent's dead, one problem solved, another created. It kind of like makes him guilty, but at the same time, it might be too obvious saying that this is a problem, right? The problem being solved is that, okay, yes, she won't say anything, but not the problem now is that she's dead. So another thing is, why would Rachel lie about her heart condition? Heart condition seems like a weird and dangerous thing to hide.
And she's the one who lied about her age? Oh, like Reed did. So Maria lied about her age.
Yeah. And I guess we should have known. We should have thrown Reed a party in March instead of July. Her birthday is in March. Where's the
whelp?
Oh, well, I was thinking this.
February.
Do you want to look at the whelp one?
Because that's the one where it said something about someone lied. She already lied about her age. Maybe wildlife endangerment is good enough to hold over her. So we know that Maria lied about her age. Wildlife endangerment, is that the pig incident?
No, the alligator. It says fudging, like the other one, about the part where we knew that she lied about her age. Fudging her age like Reed did. So he's still talking about Rachel, I get. But that's not enough to hold over someone who's insane enough to wrestle an alligator. So this person that did the tour guide attempts to wrestle an alligator. Don't worry, I've got insurance.
Wait, who did that?
Rachel.
That feeling when the tour guide wrestled an alligator.
Yeah, that must be Rachel then.
Rachel was the tour guide? I thought it's talking about Maria now.
Is it talking about Maria?
Because then in the next sentence is, I guess we should have thrown Reed a party. So I think both of them lied about their age.
Yeah, well, whoever wrestled an alligator is basically talking about the same person here. I don't know. Maybe it's Rachel or Reed. They're trying to use it as
like to buy her silence. But we know this is about Milo.
We technically don't know.
Actually, yeah. Why did we think that? Oh, just because it was in the box. He goes, there's only one thing in. What the H is this? And he's like, you know what it is. Can't abandon ship just yet. Because he wanted to leave.
We thought it was Milo because of, I don't even know who you are. So we were saying that it could have been like him faking his name, right? Yeah, it says, then there's blank or whatever name he wants to go by. Yeah, so it'd be Milo.
When his sweet little Vincent finds out about all the things he's been up to. I feel like
I'm so confused.
We gotta have it like, we're missing something. We're missing a connection that will 100% pin someone. There's this huge gap too on the morning of the death that we still don't know anything about because there's no information or these texts again. You wanted to check this quick? I want to go back to the text though.
Oh, see, Vincent is a tour guide. Guys went ashore, including Vincent as tour guide.
Guest requested itinerary for today prior to tour. Guests received complimentary bracelets.
Did we figure out who this was for?
Oh, I just thought of something.
What?
Okay, so in the sauna, Will says that there was a bracelet on the floor, but we know that Rachel's bracelet was lost. So this is the murderer's bracelet.
So who's the seashell?
It's November. When's Javi's birthday? Okay, we
Check
know
the text.
Will's birthday is December because it was his birthday when they went. Maria's is
March.
If you think, Maria's is March.
Well, actually, it's Rachel's birthday is November.
Yeah, we know Rachel's birthday is November.
But you said this is November.
So who also is in November?
Look at the map.
What map?
The one with the graph. My birth month, William's birth month, and our anniversary month.
Don't know which one is which, but we know, okay, December is Will.
So it must be Dawn.
Anniversary month. If we know the anniversary month is April, how can we figure that out? What anniversary too, right? Anniversary of what?
When they got together.
It's Dawn. If we can just prove that their anniversary month is April.
What's the motive? That just the affair or something? Or William likes her and that's how jealous she is?
Oh, wait, sorry. This was the note about the pig situation. Miss Reed brought along food. She tossed handfuls of pig feed to the guests, which they dropped, causing the pigs to swarm them. And then she was like, geez, can't you take a joke? I was just throwing food on you and the pigs chased you.
The person that was the tour guide her birthday's in March. So it might be Reed. Just confirmation.
Oh, that her birthday's...
Yeah, because it says Maida
she's
saying
like,
happy birthday. It's like, it's my birthday, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that is Maria.
confirmation. Maybe it's here.
There's gotta be a date in here.
All right, let me read it. There are no dates. How are you supposed to know?
Can we use this?
Well, technically, I don't know if this means anything, is when William banged his head, he was saying that it was out in the hallway and he didn't use the restroom in their master. So they stayed on the second deck.
Dawn was also out of the room. She came back like at midnight to shower.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really point to anything, right?
No one really has any solid alibis. They all just said that they went to sleep like at around 11 or 12 or something. And we know that Jen cleaned up the sauna 2 hours before the body was found. So there's this huge gap between midnight and like 5 a.m.
I think we have enough to go by, even though we can't confirm whether it's April or November. We have enough to go by accusing Dawn.
She knew about the heart condition because Javi told her. And if the bracelet theory is correct, the killer dropped their bracelet. It's in November, or birthday is in November.
And why can't we rule out Javi? Do we know his birthday?
No, we don't know Javi's birthday either.
But we do know that November is Dawn's possible birth month.
Yes, possible. It's April or November.
Are we missing something here? Oh my goodness.
You want us to check if there's hints or something?
Sure.
Okay, dead below deck, hints and reveals. Maybe we can just look at something specific. Ooh, time of death.
Crime scene evidence.
Oh, I think I pieced this together.
Yeah, You want to just click on 2 and 3? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, don't click on number 3.
I'm
right?
not clicking on 3. Time of death hint. Okay. Let's click on 1. When exactly she died. Oh, yeah. That's right. The first letter told us that we need to find out when she died.
Well, you're saying it's 5.
I think it comes down to how you interpret this, right? Only a couple hours later, Rachel died there. And we know that the body was found at 7, but who knows how long it could have been there. How does she know to say a couple hours?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless... No.
But
we already accused Jen accidentally. Okay, I say we take a hint on the time of death.
Okay. When was the sauna turned on? It did say turns off automatically every hour, but it still doesn't give me time frame.
Oh, when they turn on the sauna, does it cause the flickering? Anytime we use the sauna, the shower, or change the AC. Oh, those are the 3 events. Dawn took a shower, Javi turned on the AC. So the 3rd time is when the sauna would have been turned on. So 11:30 and 11:45. Noticed power divergence. 10:30. Search for source. So this is the one that he doesn't know. 10:15, I think, is when she put on her bathing suit. We don't know Rachel's whereabouts after that. Like, no one says anything about seeing her, right?
So at 10:50, Rachel says, Javi, where are you? We need to talk. But at this point, is he already helping William with this injury?
In this whole 10 to 10:99 thing.
Can we go back to Dawn's interview?
She doesn't give much info though.
But I want to know when she took her shower.
I do remember taking a shower beforehand, just to wash off the day. That was just before midnight.
11:45 we're guessing as the shower, and then there's one at 11:30.
Could that be Rachel?
Because what is 10:30? What happened?
The freezer? Well, let's just assume that at 11:30 was a sauna.
Well, because like you pointed out, she is messaging or radioing at 10:50. So it couldn't have been the 10:30 one.
And then I think they were saying that Milo was supposed to be asleep at like 9, right? And then Javi went to sleep at midnight, which seems accurate. This sounds like commotion, right? Because she's all about like keeping the noise to a minimum.
Wait, what is Maria? What is going on in this scene? This scene, even the first time we read it, I was like, what is going on?
Well, Milo, the context is that Milo secured the package at 10:30. Okay, so I think maybe Rachel found out about the freezers at 10:30.
Are you saying this is the freezers? Here's what I'm thinking now. Javi was busy with Will, like patching him up, dragging him, putting him in bed. We know that Dawn didn't attend to Will at all, and she wasn't even there, right? At the scene, because she comes back after Will is patched up, after Javi patches up Will. So she has no alibi around that time. Javi is possibly down in the freezers. Same with Maria, because you could hear her in the background wherever Javi is. So that's their alibi.
Milo and Maria.
Yes. Jen, I don't know, but I guess it's not her. We're just assuming she's not a suspect.
But what's the time frame of when she was murdered? It would be like 11:30 and 12:30.
We think that the 11:30 outage is the sauna being turned on.
And then what has that to do with the bracelet? How do we figure out this birthstone?
I still think it's Dawn because she comes back to the room at 11:45 to shower. And that's after the 11:30 window.
Yeah.
Or inside the 11:30 window. There's plenty of time to put her in the sauna.
She does make a statement that I thought was kind of weird. She says, oh, and then, yeah, I took a shower, just to wash the day off. It's like, that's weird, right?
Wash the evidence off.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to see the hint?
I want to see the number 3. Oh, wait, hold on. What do we think? The time of death.
Oh, between 11:30 and 12:30. Oh, when was the sauna turned on? 11:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Various appliances on the boat, including sauna, appear to divert power from the rest of the vessel, causing the lights to flicker. By following the clues of when the power was diverted, as well as who was using which appliance at what time, he will be able to solve when the sauna was used.
Can you scroll down? Oh, those are all the hints.
Maybe we should read the 3rd one, right?
Okay.
Oh, where any character mentions a birthday. Someone must mention someone else's birthday is in November, and that is gonna pretty much seal the deal. Okay,
Okay, let's look at it. You already know this.
Yep, everyone had one. Yep, birth month. You can determine it's November. Rachel's is in November, but it's broken. Yep. Yep, we knew this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that counts, I guess. Oh, so it's in the stuff inside the tin. Okay, that's a big clue.
These notes?
But we still don't know
Javi's.
Jen's, Javi's.
Well, it wouldn't be Jen.
Okay. Javi's or Dawn's. We don't know their birthdays.
Oh, there's this one with the Spanish Wills. The last paragraph, it says, Will, can't blame him, what a punk. Those astrology, we had the same birth month, Javi.
So they're both December.
Okay, there you go.
Boom.
Which we know.
Okay, do you want to read this anyways?
We already knew it's Dawn. Okay, there you go.
Okay, November. Oh,
November.
wait, did we read that wrong? Sounds like they wandered into a bad part of town. Hopefully Will didn't try to be a tough guy. Can't blame him though. No way I'd want to punk out in front of a woman like Dawn. Oh, he has the same as Dawn. Oh, so they're both November. Great. Doesn't give us any help. But the hint did help us throw Javi back into the mix. Yeah, March, February, December, November. Okay, which is where we've been for the past hour or so.
All right, I want to know.
William notes on the yacht rental package that the sauna, shower, air conditioning appliances draw large amounts of power. Yada, yada, yada.
Yes, we
Did
know
it
that.
3 times. Yep. Okay. Took a shower. Yep. Freezers. Yep. Okay, so she was murdered at 11:30. That's what they're saying.
She was murdered and the sauna was turned on at the same time. That's instant.
Instant. Because you know how fast saunas heat up. Then that's the last one. So
Wait.
we're not going to read that.
Yeah.
We're going to put the answer in. What's her full name?
Dawn Rogerstone.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! You're right. It was Dawn. I'm sending you an audio recording and this news clip.
I wish there was a little bit more here.
All right, let's listen to this.
Hey, detective. We did it. Oh my God, you should have seen it. I radioed the police before we arrived in Miami, told them what you told me, and they were there waiting for us when we docked. They took everybody in, and all of us walked out of custody. Except Dawn. I still can't believe it was her. She didn't seem like the best person in the world, but a killer? I guess at the very least, it wasn't one of the crew members Rachel and I spent the last few months working alongside. After everything you found, though, it's undeniable it was Dawn. I thought the bracelet they found on Rachel's body was hers, but it was Dawn's. Must have accidentally been left there. It looks like Dawn made that mistake once before, leaving her earring in Javi's bed during their affair, where Rachel found it when she was cleaning. Dawn knew Rachel found the earring. The night William got drunk, I think she found the note Rachel had written him. Rachel must have gone to the sauna expecting William, but found Dawn. They got into an argument. That's when Dawn hit her. The police had it backwards. The heat didn't make Rachel dizzy, didn't cause her to slip and hit her head. Dawn had to have hit Rachel and then left her in the sauna, knowing what the heat would do to her. Javi told her about Rachel's heart condition and all the other gossip he knew during their affair. Dawn didn't want to risk losing out on everything William's lifestyle was giving her. I mean, he already was setting her up to get nothing in case they divorced. Dawn knew Rachel dying in that sauna would look just like an accident. But Javi's not entirely innocent either. The whole time he was ferrying those lizards off Isla de Morsa and back to Miami, selling them as illegal pets. Even Milo was taking part in it. That's what caused one of the electrical shortages. He refroze some in the middle of the night. He just wanted to use the money to get out and retire with Rachel. You know, I thought coming to work aboard this yacht would just be fun, carefree. And it was, for a while. Just bouncing around from island to island with no real responsibility, except the simple chores on the boat. But it was only a way for this group to run away from our problems, and maybe create some even worse ones. Rachel wanted to leave this place behind, and I think that's what I should do as well. head back home, see my family, and really try to put down some roots. Thank you, Detective. I never would have figured all of this out without you. Maybe I'll see you on the land sometime.
Okay. I mean, we got most of it, right? Rachel found the earring. But you even made a comment earlier that she does all the cleaning, so she would have found stuff.
She found the note and got upset. So it must have been this note where it says, William, we need to talk. Can you find a way to meet me alone?
All right. I mean, okay.
More shocking news was revealed today in relation to the crime that's been sweeping headlines for the past week, the murder of Rachel Vainson. For those just joining us for the story, some weeks ago, Rachel Vainson was discovered dead aboard the Old Thunder, a rented vessel that left port in Miami and sailed to various islands in the Caribbean. The crime was initially declared an accident by both the boat's own captain and the proper authorities. However, thanks to Miss Vainson's co-worker, Jennifer Hornigolder, and the ingenuity of a private detective, the seeming accident was in fact discovered to be the result of murder. Don Rogerstone, one of the yacht's guests, was discovered to be behind Rachel Vainson's death, fearing Vainson would reveal the intimate details of her affair with the yacht's captain, Javier Rackams. Though the detective proved Rackams innocent of involvement in Rachel Vainson's death, they did discover his involvement in a seemingly unrelated smuggling operation. Rackams was apparently involved in the booming illegal exotic animal trade, using his position as captain to repeatedly smuggle an exotic species of lizard from Isla de Morsa to port in Miami. Though details of the case are being kept close, anonymous sources can confirm that two of Rackams' employees are providing evidence against him. Rogerstone's former fiancé and renter of the yacht, William Bonnies, could not be reached directly for comment, though anonymous sources can confirm he and Rogerstone have separated. The only person involved who could be reached for comment was Jennifer Hornigolder. When interviewed, she had this to say.
I'm just really grateful to the detective. They were the only one that believed me about Rachel. Without them, Don would have gotten away with it. And I guess so would Javi.
It seems like the case of Rachel Vainson has finally closed, thanks to the determination of one friend and the perseverance of a private investigator.
Cool. You wanna read it now? Okay, game finish reveal. All right, that was Hunt a Killer Dead Below Deck. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments if we missed anything or if you also got it right, and we'll see you in the next one.